2 full days. He's gone 2 full days. I could sit in his chair, listen to his records. I could finally be Harvey Specter. And no one will ever know. This place bugged. Harvey can't possibly know I'm in here. Or can he? Hello?
Hello. This Harvey Specter?
Maybe, that depends. Who's calling? Have you heard my voice before or met me in any way, shape, or form?
No, but I was hoping to soon. This is Ted Tucker.
The Ted Tucker?
That's right. And unless I'm mistaken, you're the Harvey Specter.
You bet your ass I am. What can I do for you, T-Dog? As long as it's on the phone, I'm good to go.
I was hoping that we could meet on a very important matter.
Yeah, let's set it up. Anytime after Friday. I have a cold right now, so my voice will be different then, but...
Next week's not going to work for me, Harvey. I need to meet with you, and I need it to be today. Today?
In person? No, listen, Ted, at the moment, I'm a little...
No, at the moment. I want to take you to lunch. And I promise you, it'll be the best lunch you've ever had.
Okay, Ted, can you just hold on 1 second, please? You know what, T-Dog? I can't make that happen, but what I can do is I can send my partner, Louis Lidd, who happens to be an excellent attorney in his own right. In fact, when you meet him, he'll sound just like me.
Harvey, I don't want to meet with some schlub I've never heard of. Now, you want to have the best lunch you've ever had or not?
Just tell me when and where, and I'll be there.
Mr. Specter.
Boogie down, baby.
Mr. Specter.
I'm bad enough to make an elephant fly. I'm gonna hook you on a natural
Mr. Specter.
All right.
Mr.
Specter.
Harvey Specter in the flesh.
All this? For just the two of us?
Well, I didn't know what you liked, so I just ordered the entire menu.
Of course you did.
And we can get you anything you'd like from anywhere in the state.
Anything?
Anything.
Well, that won't be necessary. I'll just take the 9 most difficult to find items in Manhattan.
Excellent choices. And, Mr. Specter, I'm sorry, but we only have 3 of the 4 most expensive bottles of champagne that money can buy. We, failed to procure the 4th.
Well, I guess we'll just have to settle for 3. So I said life is like this. I like this.
I'll bet you did. Then what happened?
He totally caved, like they always do.
Of course he did.
Snails.
I hear you love basketball.
Yes, I do.
Want to talk a little LeBron?
No, I do not. Whatever that is. Like, I don't know. Up top.
More champagne, sir?
Are you out of your mind, Jeeves? More everything. All right. So the next thing I know, Mike comes out of prison without a scratch on him, and I am waiting there with a limo and his woman. I mean, who does that? I do!
Wait a second. Seriously, Harvey, I've heard the stories, but I have just one question. When you hired Mike Ross, did you know he was a fraud?
You really want to know the truth?
You know I do.
You can't handle the truth!
That's my favorite movie.
Of course it is, Tucker. I'm Harvey Specter. Woo!
What the hell happened? I just got an engagement letter from Ted Tucker.
What happened was, it was the greatest lunch of my life. I mean, it went perfectly, right up until I told him we couldn't sign him as a client because we had a conflict.
And then what happened?
He waived conflict.
Louis, he can't do that. It's not up to him. It's up to Reed Communications.
Not anymore.
What are you talking about?
He bought them, Donna. I was sitting right there, pulls out his phone. Next thing I know, he buys a Fortune 500 company just as easy as ordering chicken pot pie, which he also did. I mean, they didn't even have chicken pot pie, but they brought it to us along with 9 other impossible to find things. You wanna know why? Because I'm Harvey Specter.
But Louis, you aren't Harvey Specter, and you could have told him that at any time.
Did you hear what I just said? They brought us chicken pot pie.
Well, now I am bringing you something else. The name of Reed Communications in-house counsel, Harold Gunderson, and he just called me to set up a meeting with Harvey. He wants to set up a late lunch right away.
But I'm stuffed. How does he eat so much and stay so thin? I need a nap.
Louis, focus!
You cannot keep this charade up any longer. Harold knows that you're not Harvey. So you better think of something before this whole thing gets more out of control than it already is.
Okay. I think I know what I'm gonna do.
What?
Thinking like Louis got me into this. Thinking like Harvey is gonna get me out.
Louis? What are you doing here? Where's Harvey? I've been calling him all day.
Harvey's not coming, Harold. I am. And here's what's gonna happen. You and I are gonna figure out a way to tank this deal.
What? Why would we do that?
Because Harvey doesn't want it anymore.
But he just had lunch with Ted like 3 hours ago when they came up with this whole thing. Why would he change his mind?
I'll tell you why. Because Harvey wasn't feeling himself today.
So what, I'm supposed to just roll over for a man who doesn't even have the courtesy to come see me himself?
God damn it, Harold. I don't like this either. He clearly thinks so little of you that you're not worth his time, but thinks so little of me that you are worth my time. Wait, did that track? Yeah, it does.
Well, if you're so pissed about it, then why'd you come?
What are you, an asshole? No one says no to Harvey Specter. Least of all you, and don't you dare show your face in our offices today looking for him, or by God, he will have me throw you out.
Louis, what happened to you, man? Are you his partner or his lackey?
You know what, Harold? As far as you're concerned, I'm not his partner or his lackey. I am Harvey Specter. So you sign this cancellation, you get it back to us by tomorrow, or I will take that gun from your bluff, or I will call your hand, or I will take 146 other guns, and I will fire them at your face. Nailed that.
Hello?
Harvey, it's Harold Gunderson.
Harold who?
Gunderson. How many Harolds do you know?
I didn't think I knew any.
I worked at your firm for 3 years.
Uh-huh. Let me ask you something. How'd you get my personal number?
It doesn't matter, Harvey. What matters is you're running scared, and I'm telling you it's time to face up like a man.
I'm sorry, what did you just say?
I know you sent Louis to run interference on me because you think Ted Tucker's overpaying for us.
Back up a second, Harold. It sounds like you're a little mixed up.
Am I? I know you had lunch with Tucker today. Louis admitted as much when he came to me and said, as far as I'm concerned, he's you.
He said what?
He said he was you, but I don't care about him. I care about you. And what you're going to do is go back to your office so we can settle this.
Harold, I do things on my schedule, so I'll be back when I'm back. And unless you want that to happen 6 months from now, you're gonna tell me everything that Louis said, and you're not gonna leave out one word.
Louis, what are you doing here?
I'm here to come clean.
Let me guess, you're pretending to be Harvey and Ted Tucker doesn't know it?
How did you know?
After I talked to Harvey, something just didn't seem to add up. So I called Tucker's office and I asked him to describe Harvey. And unless he's shrunk 5 inches, put on 20 pounds, and his teeth doubled in size, it was you. What I want to know is why.
Harold, if you found $1 million in a duffel bag, would you do the right thing, or would you take it and run? Chance to be Harvey Specter fell in my lap, and I took it. But I can't let Tucker find out, which is why I'm asking you to play along for just one meeting.
Why should I?
Because you owe me. I got you out of prison.
You did that for Mike just as much as you did that for me.
Well, then I'll owe you one.
Not good enough.
God damn it, Harold. In the last 6 months, Robert Zane's name came down. I have a special master installed in my firm, and I lost managing partner. All I wanted was to get out of my own life and enjoy myself for one day. Please, Harold. I need this.
Okay, fine. I'll go along with it. But you owe me one.